I'm giving the people what they want and making giant, juicy pulled pork sandwiches piled high with charred broccoli slaw all onto a pretzel bun. To start, I've got 3 pounds of boneless pork shoulder here that I'm seasoning all over with salt. And I've cut this into 3-inch pieces. It'll make it easier to pull and it'll cook quicker. And I'll sear it right in my pressure cooker, so it's a one-pot wonder. I'll get a couple of tablespoons of oil in here. Don't skip this step, it is crucial for flavor. I have this on the high saute setting so that I can really get that great color. So this searing really bumps up the flavor of the meat. I'll sear this in batches. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. All right, I'll get these out and then continue on with my braising liquid. I'll toss in a chopped red onion with a little salt and saute until it's soft. I'll get my spice blend in now, which is a mixture of cayenne, paprika, garlic, and cumin, and I'll allow my spices to toast in with the onion. So I'm smelling that cumin. Once I can really smell the spices, I know they've toasted, I'll pour in 1 cup of low-sodium chicken stock. I'll sweeten this with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then brighten it up with 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. Ketchup. I'll add a 1/2 cup of ketchup. This will also help kind of thicken the sauce as well. And 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce will add saltiness and delicious depth. I'll nestle my pork back in. And as this pork cooks, it'll get fall apart tender as it absorbs all of these delicious flavors. I'll get the lid on. I'll pressure cook this on high for 50 minutes while I make my broccoli slaw. See you later. I'm starting with 2 heads of broccoli that I've chopped into florets. I'm tossing this with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'll season with a good pinch of salt. I'll toss this together and spread it out all over my sheet pan, and I'll roast this at 475 for 12 to 15 minutes until it's charred. And then while that goes, I'll make my dressing. I've got some buttermilk for tang and mayonnaise. I'll start with 1/2 cup and then a 1/4 cup of buttermilk, which will thin it out and add that delicious sourness. A splash of apple cider vinegar for acidity, a little honey for sweetness, and some garlic powder. I'll season with salt and pepper. I'll give this a whisk. I'll pile in my fresh veggies. I've got a jalapeno, shredded carrot, thinly sliced onion, and pineapple. It'll add that hit of sweetness. I'll get my broccoli. Oh yeah, that's good and crisp. I like roasting broccoli for this slaw as opposed to doing raw florets because it softens it a little. It'll eat better with the pork. I'll toss this all together. All right, this looks so good. I can't wait to put these sandwiches together. I am up to my arms in pork for some hearty harvest lunches. My broccoli slaw is ready to go, and now all I need to do is put together my sandwiches. The juices are still in the pressure cooker. I'm gonna reduce them so that they can get thick and saucy. And to do that, I just hit saute. That'll go for about 15 to 20 minutes, and in that time, I'll shred up my pork. I barely have to do anything because it's so soft. I have a couple of toasted pretzel buns here. To assemble my sandwiches, I'll start with a pile of slaw, a pile of meat. Oh yeah. And I'll get some of that reduced sauce. This will be like the glue that holds everything together. Give it a smash to bring it all together. Look at you. Oh yeah. It's sweet, it's salty, it's juicy. That crunch from the pineapple and the broccoli is doing it for me.